Hello everyone, my name is Melisa Rodriguez. I don't know if you know me from my previous videos, but I am a first year internal medicine resident training in Florida. I used to do a lot of medical school videos and I wanted to come back for a while. It's hard, definitely hard right now, like just talking to the camera, but these videos really gave me joy, and just to have recorded, and it may help some of you that are going through the same journey to see what's like the perspective of a physician in training. So I figure I will do just that, and we're just going to go with the flow and record whatever I can from my experience. I'm currently in a clinic rotation. I love my program because it's a very balanced program, in the sense that it's 4 weeks of inpatient rotations and then 2 weeks of outpatient or clinic, which allows us to have a little bit more time for those residents that want to go into primary care. So it gives us that opportunity to have a work-life balance per se. So what better moment to start filming my residency experience than during clinic. I just came from vacation. I took a birthday vacation week, and now I'm back into business. I am trying to get myself into work mode again. So today is Tuesday. Yesterday I didn't film, but I'm going to try to film for the whole week and kind of give you a perspective of how it is. We work from Monday through Friday when we're in clinic, and for our program we have a specialty clinic sometimes. For example, today I'm going to urology clinic for the morning, and we have didactics, we have noon conference, we have all sorts of academic stuff along with a clinical experience. So yeah, I'm just going to walk you through it. If you're interested, just keep watching. So as part of my morning routine, I always try to do some kind of breakfast because I wake up really early and I go to the hospital or clinic, so I need to have something before then. I'm making some coffee. This is the best machine ever. Best thing, because I don't even have to do anything, it's just pressing a button. And then I fill up this jug. It's a big jug of water because I need hydration. I'm always drinking water. I love this. It was also a gift for my birthday from Ruyi, one of my best friends. And I'm making a bagel today. I don't know, I'm craving it. It's been a long time that I don't have just a plain bagel with cream cheese, so I'm just gonna prepare that and then head to my desk. So I put a little bit of creamer. My favorite, not the healthiest, but now it looks more delicious. And I put everything bagel seasoning along with cream cheese. I'm debating whether to eat the other one because I know this may be just enough for me. But yeah, maybe I'll save that for later. Okay guys, so I wanted to share just a little bit of my structure in the mornings. I definitely don't do this every day. This is ideal for me to have a plan and to kind of follow it. It just makes me feel more organized and complete. For example, right now I just started the morning. It's not a very specific. I try, but for example right now it's already 6:50 and I was supposed to be almost done with my Bible study, but I'm gonna start it now. So I do my Bible studies in the morning, and then I just follow whatever plan I have for the day. Same for tomorrow. You see, like I have just a outlook or an outline of what the day is gonna look like. But yeah, I wanted to share the Bible study that I do. This is something I started this year, and it's definitely been amazing for me to just spend time with God in the mornings, or even if it's in the afternoon, just your daily time with God has been life-changing for me. So I follow this daily 1-year Bible study from Kanoe Gibson on YouTube, and it's usually about 30 to 40 minutes, and I go to their respective page and follow whatever they're reading for the day. For example, today we're reading Chronicles 3 to 5, and it's a very doable way of going through the Bible without being too overwhelming for me. So that's what I'm gonna do while I simultaneously also eat my breakfast. So I just finished doing my morning routine and all of my morning shenanigans. So I now have like about an hour before I have to run to clinic. I prefer waking up early in the morning so that I can have like slow mornings and really do a few tasks before I start the day. So I am using this time in the morning to study for step 3. Step 3 is an exam we have to take during residency. I know it never ends. It's always another one and another one, but I'm planning to take it before March of first year, to get it out of the way so I don't have to deal with boards during my second year of residency. So I've been trying to do about 20 questions a day. That's my goal, especially now for a clinic week, which we have more time. I should be able to do 20 questions, even if I do like half in the mornings and then half in the afternoons. So that's my studying goals. Apart from that, I also want to do some general studying. For example, if I see an interesting case or an interesting patient and I want to learn more about the condition they're having, that's the kind of studying I tend to incorporate now during residency. So yeah, this is my setup. I'm going to just do some UWorld questions for like about 40 minutes and then we'll head to clinic. Okay, so I just got here to the clinic. As I was mentioning, I'm going to be in urology clinic this morning until like 12 p.m. and then I'm going to head to the hospital for noon conference and other intern didactics further activities. But for urology clinic, this is my second round of clinic since I start residency, and we basically see a lot of urinary complaints, right? So I think like my goal for this rotation is really getting more comfortable with doing the workup for these urinary complaints, such as like frequency, nocturia, hematuria, all of these things, kind of understand the pharmacology a little bit better and just see how to start the process for the workup for these patients, so that when they need a urology consult, I already know kind of like what they're looking for and what are the available options for treatment. I also have gotten to see some cystoscopies, some rectal ultrasounds, those kinds of procedures that we usually don't see in other settings, and I've experienced what my patient will have to go through if I refer them to the urologist. I'm hoping I can get some surgical exposure to like see how the procedures are done in the OR. We'll see. I'll let you know what arises. These are with these clinic visits are a little bit, at least for me at the beginning, were a little bit uncomfortable because they were conversations about erectile dysfunction and urinary difficulties. But like everything in medicine, like the more you do it and the more you see it as a service and real conversation, building some trust in the relationship that you have with the patient, it gets easier. So yeah, that's the plan for this morning. I'll let you guys know how it goes after. I'm working on the notes. So I'm using my time to review on the prostatitis because I saw a patient with it, so I'm just making my little notes. So I just grabbed lunch and we're heading to the noon conference.
Studies. This guy is already presenting, in our case, some of the things I looked at to.
Okay guys, so I just finished a noon conference. It was about STEMI, or ST elevation myocardial infarction, heart attacks. What to do at discharge when the patients have had a heart attack, what complications to look out for, and all the post heart attack care that needs to happen like in the clinic, things like cardiac rehabilitation programs that they can enroll on, all that we covered. It's interesting. I always like to learn what needs to be done to maximize care and of course to prevent further complications and disease after a heart attack. So yeah, now I'm going to back into the conference room for a quality and improvement session we have from like 1 to 4. Okay guys, so I just got to my car. I finished intern didactics and teaching. We had a quality and improvement session. They're teaching us how to do kind of like a quality improvement project from start to finish, kind of like teaching us the framework. It's a little bit tedious, research like work, like higher understanding, which is not always my favorite. I like more like learning about clinical stuff and diseases and patient interactions. But it's something we have to go through, and it's part of our training to get a quality improvement project started and finished, I think, by the end of the second year. But we did get actually out earlier than expected, and I'm going to use this time to stop by Target, get myself a few things that I need, and then go home and exercise. That's the plan. And then after that, I do have a few tasks that I have to do. But yeah, we get to be a little bit more fluid during clinic days, in the sense that I don't have long hours of work, so I can incorporate extra stuff, extracurriculars and studying, all sort of things, depending on how I manage my time, which is always really important. That's why I have to have a schedule, otherwise I just go home and waste time. Hi guys, so just checking in. I've been at home for like 30-40 minutes. I've been just relaxing a little bit, eating something, and I am going to start my workout right now. This reminds me a lot about my old videos in which I just put the mat and do like a home workout, and keep doing that. That's my preferred method of movement, because it's nice, it's easy, and I prefer in the afternoons just get it done, and it definitely, I at least feel the endorphin release, and I do feel the relaxation that comes with the exercises. It's always a positive for me. So even though I don't do it every day, for this week I'm going to attempt to do some kind of movement every day. And yeah, we're gonna start with something light. I just did my wisdom teeth a week ago, so I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna do a yoga Pilates workout. Should be light, and if not, I could always just stop for a second and just continue. So yeah, we'll get the movement done for the night. Just sharing with you all, I love Move With Nicole workouts. She has amazing playlists and workout plans that you could do, and it's a very calming voice. I do a lot of other YouTubers too, but she's definitely one of my favorites for Pilates and home workouts that you could do easily with just your mat and no equipment. This is the happiest time in the afternoon. I just made myself these little tacos with leftovers from yesterday, and kind of some avocado and some tomato that I chopped up. So yeah, very Cuban tacos. Very Cuban way of doing tacos. But yeah, that looks really good, so I'm gonna devour it right now because I'm very hungry. So I just finished dinner. I'm going to have one of these for dessert. These are actually the best mini ice cream sandwiches, and they're small enough where you don't feel like really stuffed by anything sweet. They're gluten-free, so I'm just gonna have them while I do my relaxing YouTube watching, and then after these I'll make myself do some questions over there. My computer's waiting for me for afterwards. But yeah, let's get this done. Good morning, everyone. So I wanted to show you my nutritious breakfast that I did today. It's oatmeal with some fruits and some chia seeds. I usually don't do this kind of sweeter breakfast, but I wanted to change it up today. So I got that, and I got my coffee, of course. And I'm gonna do my Bible study for the morning before I head to clinic today. Hi guys, so I just arrived to the clinic. It's about 8:30. And I'm working today in a free clinic. This clinic offers services to people that have low incomes and that are registered in this county. We do this as part of our clinical experience, which is honestly a gift to be able to provide this care and kind of take into account much more than the medicine, but also social determinants of health, things like getting more affordable options in terms of medications and food and just options for the patients. That's really good training in my opinion, so I'm excited to see who I can help today and what the day brings. I'll be here for the morning, and then I'll head to the hospital for some lectures and some intern didactics. In terms of yesterday, I did do some studying late at night, but I didn't film it. I just reviewed prostatitis because I saw the patient in the urology clinic had the prostatitis. So it was more like a learning point for me on how to work it up and manage. So basically I found out that it depends if it's acute or chronic. In our case it's chronic, which chronic pelvic pain syndrome is one of the most common causes of this pain in the perineum, and it's chronic, it's after ejaculation. It exacerbates with certain positions, and at that point we don't have to do urine cultures. We will do more urine studies. If it were acute, it will be more at risk of sepsis or something like that, where the patient maybe need to be hospitalized. But if it's chronic, we tried some empiric antibiotics that need to be there for a long time, like 6 weeks or so, in order to penetrate into the prostate, and that usually solves it. You can get associated erectile dysfunction, associated urinary symptoms, which is what our patient was having from that prostatitis, chronic inflammation in the prostate. And you can get other things like blood in the urine and just pain with urination as well. But yeah, that was my learning point from yesterday, and we'll see what we have for today. So this is my office for the day, my computer. I'm going to sign in and just review the chart for the patient that we have at night, and yeah, go from there. I usually like to write things down in a little paper for the patient, little notes where I can do my little notes. Hello, so we just got out of clinic at a free clinic that we participate as part of our clinic week, and now we're heading to the hospital. These are my beautiful co-residents, Jess and Emmy. And yeah, we're heading there now, everyone together to a company. We're gonna have good company. Currently lunch, noon conference online through Zoom. We have a lecture on connective tissue disease. I'm having my salad here. Resident lounge.
But this is where God made us. If you have a clot here, you still got another one, and blood is still going to get to your brainstem and to your brain. So they come and feed both anterior cerebral arteries. So circular Willis is a brilliant evolution. We're looking for sometimes this dense MCA sign on the CAT scan. I see the clot. Right.
Hi guys, so I'm walking to my car now. I just got out of afternoon didactics. Today we covered screening and vaccinations. So it was a good review of which things to have in mind and list and avoid missing from the health maintenance perspective of taking care of a patient as a PCP. So we covered all of that based on age, what we need to consider, vaccines, how to organize things better during an office visit, and discuss risk and when we do certain tests versus others. So it was a good review. And before that, we also talked about stroke. As you saw from the previous clips, we had a neurologist go over some things that we should look out for, protocols and things we do in the hospital. So right now I'm going home, relax for the day, and probably do some studying later. Good morning guys, I just woke up. It's like 6:30 and I showered and I prepared myself some coffee and milk, and I'm doing my Bible study as part of my morning routine. I'm going to just take in this time, maybe do some questions before I head to clinic at 8:30. Hi guys, I just got out of clinic. I just had one patient. I don't know, I've been having very little patients these days, but it gives me a time to just take a deep dive on each of them and get some learning. We spent some time working them up. It was diarrhea this time, so it reminded me a little bit of the GI rotation that I had in medical school. We did some stool studies. It's been going on for like 12 days. So yeah, provided the patients with some recommendations in terms of diet and something he can take for relief. But did some studies and provided a really good infectious disease history and physical. Doesn't seem to be severe, but yeah, it gave me a little reminder of how to work up persistent diarrhea. That's what we got for the morning. I'm heading to the hospital now for a noon lecture. And of course we got the glasses because my eyes get so sensitive to the sun here in Florida. It's crazy. It's 95 degrees and the light is like killing my vision. So yeah, we'll head to the hospital.
The morning of her presentation, she's now better. She does have.
So it is 3:40. I just got out of clinic. I saw 2 patients in the afternoon. One with following up after pneumonia, hospitalization with worsening cough. It seems to be more of like the healing process, and we just provided cough suppressants. And the other patient had also hospital follow-up after huge vertebra surgery. So we just made sure they were okay, provided, you know, following up on pain, illness, things that we do to make sure the patient is stable after discharge. And yeah, right now I'm going home, but thank you so much for watching my vlog, my comeback. I'll definitely be continuing doing these kinds of videos. I hope you enjoy just me sharing my experience. I hope to share much more as I go through residency, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.